Just drop it in the chat box. Okay. Tell us, please tell us, let us know where you are connecting from. I can see we have quite a number here, but it has to increase. Okay, I can see somebody is connecting. Miss Paulus is connecting from Lutherits, Namibia. Okay, please let us know. Let's engage, let's talk. Let us know where you are connecting from as we wait. Okay, I can see we have Mr. Junior connecting from London, UK. Okay, perfect. We have Sarki connecting from Windhoek, Uncle M.A., Windhoek, okay. Panduleni is connecting from Windhoek. We have quite a number of people connected all the way. Okay, I think I've seen Belgium somewhere there. Okay, UK, Melody from the UK. I can't read the town. I don't want to pronounce it wrongly, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to welcome you guys, and I thank you very much for connecting. You know, it's a bit late, and you are actually maybe supposed to be in bed right now preparing for work, for most of you that go to work, but you have decided to dedicate this time to just join us on our session tonight. My name is Juti Shatilwe. I'm connecting all the way from Windhoek, Namibia. I'm 26 years old. I am a teacher by qualification. However, I'm actually doing this business full time. I am a platinum leader in this business, and you know, it's actually an amazing, amazing opportunity. And I've actually been making money online since 2018, guys. And there's nothing as sweet, you know, there's nothing compared to making money online, guys. Just imagine having to download money online, and it's all from the device that you have. You know, your phone, your laptop, your iPad, your tab, whatever you name it. Those tools are actually very powerful. And in this era, this is actually where we're actually making money from. So ladies and gentlemen, tonight's session is not just a normal session. We are talking about a crypto and HFX free trial, okay? It's a business overview. However, we have something special for you. We are having a crypto and HFX free trial just for you guys. I hope you have your pen and your paper ready, because the information that you are going to learn from this session is actually very powerful. And remember, this is actually free information that we are giving you. It's free information right now. And other people are taking out money out of their pocket to pay for this information that we are about to give you now. So you need to be really, really grateful. And one thing I'm going to ask from you is just to empty your cups. I know you have heard about a lot of things that have to do with trading. Some of you have attempted to trade. A lot of you lost money. A lot of you made a good money, but I'm telling you, you need to, in this session, you need to empty your cup so that we fill it with the information that we have. But trust me, it's very, very valuable information. So line up, we have brilliant and amazing speakers, guys. We brought you the best of the best, nothing but the best, guys. So line up, we have our first speaker. This is a person that I respect so much. And there's a lot that happens online. We actually met online as well. And he's based in the UK, and he kept on, you know, getting to me to say, you know, there's this opportunity, open your eyes. It's like he has been telling me to open my eyes, and I was resisting. I didn't want. He kept coming back to me until one day I told myself, I'm going to listen. And after he showed me the plan, I was like, wow, I've been missing out on a lot. I've actually wasted so much time because I've been ignoring this wonderful opportunity. And he's an amazing person. He's now a brother to me. He's a very humble and selfless person, and his heart of service, guys. He's always ready to assist. He's always ready to help. It doesn't matter what time of the day. It doesn't matter what time of the night. And this person is none other than Mr. Junior Alexander, all the way from the UK. He's actually coming on board just to show us the plan. So you gotta have your pen and your paper ready, guys. And also one thing that I'm going to ask from you is that in order to get full valuable information from this session, please do remain up until the end. You will not regret it because the juicy part is yet to come. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome the one and only Mr. Junior Alexander. But before I bring him on board, show me some excitement, show me some fire emojis in the chat box, please. Let me see some, you need to show him some love in the chat box before I just bring him on board. Okay, yeah, I can see you guys are excited. You need to show me the excitement, guys. You need to show me the excitement because the person I'm about to bring right now on board, guys, you are not gonna regret it at all. Wow, wow, wow. I can see people are excited, people are filled up, people are actually ready for the information that we are about to give out right now. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste time. Allow me to introduce or welcome my mentor, Mr. Junior Alexander. Thank you.
Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Oh my goodness, what an incredible event this is going to be. I'm super excited, man. Juicy, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, well, I can see you, man. Mr. High Energy, I can see you, I can hear you, and I'm so excited. I have, my diary here ready. I have my pen, I'm so excited.
Let's go. Well, you know what's crazy? They call me Mr. High Energy, but I haven't worn a suit in like 6 months. So it's crazy. I'm putting on a suit for the first time in a long time, but I'm excited to be here, man. Juicy, I want to give it back to you for really just opening the call with so much energy, so much excitement. Thank you so much for a tremendous introduction. And honestly, man, I'm excited to hear what I've got to say after that introduction. So thank you so much for a tremendous introduction. And we already know big announcements on the way. So thank you so much for all that you're doing for the team. And guys, look, I'm excited. This is a free trial, right? So what Juicy was saying just now about this is a very, very pivotal moment. Give me a second, guys. Pause it to testimonial, and then okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah, cool. Awesome. So guys, look, thank you so much for being here right now. Junior Alexander on the check-in, live from London, right? Super grateful to be on this call, guys. This is a free trial, as Juicy amazingly spoke about. She spoke about the power and the fact that we're giving out free information right now. It's really going to help you guys grow and understand, what this is all about. Because a lot of people have been asking me, well, Junior, what do we do? And we want to make it a little bit more interactive. We want to give you guys a little bit more of an in-depth scope into exactly what we do in the IM Academy, exactly what we're doing in this space. Because a lot of the time you might hear a video, you might see something, and it may not be as clear as you want it to be. So we want to make sure that this overview is going to be very detailed. We're going to give you guys every little bit of information that you need to make a decision to get involved in cryptocurrency and HFX, right? Today is crypto day, right? Today is crypto day. Tomorrow's going to be HFX day, right? And we're super excited because we understand we have a massive event next week in London, or this week in London, and we have several events abroad that will be happening. So it's very, very important that, if you're new in the family right now, if you're been here for less than a month, right, you want to make sure that you get an understanding into what we're selling so you can start sharing this information with, in more detail, with your guests, with your prospects and people that you care about, okay? So with that being said, guys, I want to go ahead and I want to share a few things real quickly, guys, about this platform, because I have a special guest who is actually going to be sharing with you guys the majority of the information as well, or two special guests, Natasha and Jordan, a little bit later. But I'm super, super excited about my small part of this call today, because I remember when I first was introduced to cryptocurrency, okay? Now, Tasha will go more into detail about all of the ins and outs of crypto, but cryptocurrency is one of the most powerful things, if not the most powerful force right now in the world, okay? Now, I'm telling you right now, if you remember, I mean, I'm 27, so I grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s. Who remembers, guys, put in the chat box, who remembers when the first smartphone the first touchscreen phone was released. I believe back in 2006, 2007, the first iPhone came out. And then 2007, the LG Cookie came out. I'm not sure if you remember, because that's a long time ago, right? But who remembers the first smartphones? Who remembers when internet was first discovered? Who remembers when the DVD was first discovered? Who remembers when the first ever, plasma TV was released? And you remember how exciting things were. People were like, wow, the first smartphone, you can touch the screen. It was like, I remember that. I grew up in that era, right? And who remembers when Facebook first came out, 2008? When all these things has moved the world forward. All these things have moved, society forward. And one of the things that has replaced all of that, and those things are now normal. Having an iPhone is normal. Having a 70-inch TV is normal, right? Having, a touchscreen device is normal, right? But one of the things that came across our desk around maybe 10, 15 years ago is the idea of cryptocurrency. And when it first came out, people didn't really believe in it. People didn't really understand it. And as of today, the same way that when the internet was first discovered, now it's almost like cryptocurrency has replaced the internet by becoming like one of the most incredible things. Imagine when the internet first came out, like people were like, wow, I can go and search for something online. Like it even seemed like it wasn't even possible. It's like living in the Matrix. But right now, through cryptocurrency, we've now been introduced to other avenues that is actually almost frightening. It's almost like the world is completely changed, and you're seeing less and less people outside anymore because everybody's locked in their houses figuring out this whole crypto thing. And everybody's in their house figuring out this whole metaverse thing, right? This whole NFT thing. Okay, guys. So a little bit of an intro about myself. I came into this company 4 years ago, right? I've been here, I started this company when I was 23 years old, and I'm 27 now, right? So 4 years in the company. I've been able to earn multiple six figures. Me and my fiance, we've been able to travel all over the world, building thousands and thousands and thousands of people all over the world, helping them change their lives. And there was one thing that I really wanted to do. I remember when I the gentleman that shared with me this information, I remember the first time he told me about, actually, the guy that told me about this company, he told me about another company before, two companies before, right? A company called ACN and another company called One Life, okay? Now, the company One Life was actually a cryptocurrency company. So 2016, I was introduced to that company. And I remember I said no to that company, but I remember having an idea. That was the first time I had ever been exposed to cryptocurrency ideas. And at that time, it was like a foreign object to me, okay? But I'm so grateful that I was able to grasp the idea. And as of today, I have a very, very, decent cryptocurrency portfolio, and things are going really, really well. And all of our organization, if you're a part of the team right now, if you're a guest, I want to welcome you, because I know that after this call, you're going to be really excited about getting started with our academy, okay, and learning how to make money by crypto, because you can make money by trading crypto, and you can also make money, right, by investing, buying, and holding in cryptocurrency, okay? So with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Just let me know in the chat if you can see my screen and if you can see me and hear me clearly, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you guys a little bit of an inner sanctum into how the Go Live platform works. Now, in our company, this free trial, the purpose is to really show you what we provide, all the services we provide, all the products we provide, how to make money through cryptocurrency, okay? So I'm going to show you guys the live educational platform that we have, and then I'm going to show you a little short video about NFTs. You may not know about this, but I'll give you guys a little bit of a little talk about that in a minute, and also the metaverse, right? These are some concepts that have come out recently that are really exciting. About 8-9 months ago, I first heard about NFTs, and there's a famous entrepreneur called Gary Vaynerchuk, right? They call him Gary V for short. And Gary V has always been the guy to look at things before it happens. When crypto came out, he was one of the first guys to invest in crypto. He was one of the first investors in Uber, and he was one of the first investors in LinkedIn, like back in 2009. He's been like such a consistent guy. He has so many connections, and he's been able to really understand this. So NFTs is non-fungible tokens, where you can buy online digital art pieces. So people that are artists, they put like a picture or a portrait online, and they basically sell it. And people have made millions and millions from selling NFTs. So, and also I'm going to show you guys the metaverse, right? How cryptocurrency has evolved so much to the point where now Mark Zuckerberg, who's the owner of Facebook, he has changed Facebook's name to Meta, which means that now the whole world will be operating in an online virtual reality universe. Okay, guys, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this. This is called Go Live, okay? Now, Go Live is our live educational platform, okay? Go Live has over 200 professional educators, okay, who are breaking down all of HFX, which we'll go through tomorrow, you know, FRX, ECX, but most importantly today, DCX. DCX is Digital Currency Mastery Academy, okay? And I'm going to show you guys a little short sneak peek into this platform. Now, DCX Go Live has multiple educators, okay? Multiple live, you know, educators who are professionally qualified in showing you how cryptocurrency works and how you can monetize and make a fortune from being involved in crypto, okay? We have several educators. As you guys can see, all of these individuals are employed by our company to teach on the power of cryptocurrency, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna click on someone called Nick Gomez. He's actually a good friend of mine. He's a chairman 50 in this company. And this gentleman is actually, so he's making 50,000 a month outside of trading. And he's also making money in trading. Of course, he's been investing in cryptocurrency for over 5 years now, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys a little short video about the metaverse, just to show you the power of, you know, cryptocurrency has evolved to the point where now we have an online virtual reality world. Imagine that. Imagine being involved in a world where if you invest in cryptocurrency, okay, there's a massive crypto right now called Decentraland, okay? If you don't know about it, find out more about it, okay? I've got a lot of money in that coin, and I'm so grateful that I did, because Decentraland is actually created their own metaverse. Now, metaverse is like, there's several small universes in one universe, okay? Now, it may sound crazy, but I even heard that Justin Bieber is gonna be, I think last week, he already held his first virtual concert, which means that over like 12 million people could connect all online to one concert. I mean, this sounds obscene, but I'm telling you right now, it is real. And things are really, really, really getting exciting right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this short video about the metaverse. Then I'm gonna play another video about NFTs. And then I'm gonna hand it over to our special guest. So make sure you're taking notes. And if you don't understand everything right now, don't worry, especially if you're new, don't worry guys, take your time. We're gonna make sure that by the end of this free trial, you're gonna understand everything that you need to know about cryptocurrency to make your life easier in investing and making money in crypto. So let me go ahead and play this video. So this is an example of how the metaverse is going to be. It's actually like a video game, but you can actually make money on it. You can buy land, you can buy real estate, you can even have a job on the metaverse. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this short video for you guys, right? I'm gonna play it from here so you guys can see the explanation from Nick Gomez, multiple 7-figure earner.
All right, everybody, what is going on? I hope you guys got a little bit of a taste of what a live concert could be in the metaverse. And yes, that was Fortnite. And little do you guys know that Fortnite has hosted 2 concerts where almost 12 million people around the world have attended and breaking records all over the world. But folks, welcome to Metaverse Monday. I am so excited here to be your host, everyone. And we're going to be doing this every single Monday of the week. We are shifting what Mondays are going to be to just strictly covering what the metaverse is all about, because let me tell you, it is something way bigger than what it seems. I started seeing some of the comments. Let me tell you, that was me. I thought it was just for gamers. I thought it was just for video games. I thought it was just for a lot of things that weren't going to be my everyday life. But let me tell you, with all the research that I have done lately, folks, I'm telling you that this is going to get very deep, and we're going to be seeing the metaverse be applied in a lot of different ways and forms in this world here that we are currently living. So folks, we're going to be doing a couple things. I'm going to be breaking down a little bit of what the metaverse is. We just saw Bitcoin all-time high. We just saw Ethereum all-time high. Are we going to be seeing XRP here very soon? We have the whole entire market of cryptocurrency moving, folks. Bitcoin currently sitting at 67,435. We have now Ethereum 4,800. And we are starting to see a lot of these projects start to really take off. But folks, we're going to do some technical analysis after I go through absolutely everything that it is that I'm going to be covering. Welcome, everybody. We have a full house, thousands on tonight, with, of course, all of which we are going to be covering in the metaverse. So folks, let us know what part of the world you are tuning in from, city, state, and country. Welcome, everybody. If you're excited, let us know where you're, folks. This is actually...
So here's an example. Bearing in mind, I was saying through the power of crypto. So what Natasha Nelson and Jordan Bowen and myself are going to teach you today is going to lead you to having your own character in the metaverse. Have a look at this.
Actually, me in the metaverse over here. Check this out. We might be a little choppy and laggy due to the fact that we have so many people on stream, and of course, it's going to get a little jam-packed. But folks, this is literally the metaverse where we're seeing right now. This is not a video game. This is a bit of a piece of the metaverse that we're going to be actually experiencing. And you guys are going to go, we're going to go straight into this whole ordeal here in a little bit. We could go to Las Vegas. We could go to so many different parts of the world. But I don't want you to take this as a gimmick. I want you guys to take it as serious. We're not here playing video games on Go Live. We're here to show you guys where the future is actually taking us. And we're going to get straight to it, folks. So let's get to it. Let me actually pull up this quick little PowerPoint. Folks, drop an 888. Drop an 888 in the chat box if you guys are excited, because we're going to be covering the metaverse, and I'm going to be giving you guys a complete full introduction to what the metaverse is. I want to make sure session have 12 million people. Our entire people were obviously scared of the pandemic and the virus. So this created literally an open realm for virtual reality and the metaverse to start to take place. People are already used to not leaving their house. People are now a little bit more in the decision to stay home and enjoy everything either through their cell phone or quite simply just click a button from their phone and have everything delivered to them. This is what the world of the metaverse is creating. And right here, we have two brief examples right in front of you. To your left, if you have ever attempted or entered a Zoom conference, or you have ever attended a Skype conference, or you have ever attended a meeting in general on your computer or your phone, drop a number one. Participate with me, folks. Get in here. Let's really have some fun here tonight, because it's really going to be extremely fun what we're about to experience here in regards to, of course, the metaverse and what we're experiencing. Now, drop a one and think about this. Hosting the Zoom Germany. There's over digital.
So now I'm going to show you guys, because we've got a lot to get through tonight, but I'm going to show you guys just an example on how it is in the metaverse. Okay, I'm going to show you guys an example of this. Okay, this might look a little bit crazy, but I'm telling you, it's very real. Okay, it's very real.
To go to the map. So this is right here. We are in what's called the Genesis Plaza. But I want to take us, let's see over here, to the Vegas Plaza. All right, so this is what the metaverse could give us. All of these little blocks that you guys are seeing are what's called parcels, like what we would call acres in the real world. This is pretty much real estate, and the acres here in this metaverse, specifically here in Decentraland, and they have coordinates. So for example, here we have a gallery. Over here we have something called Dragon Rush. Over here, we have Digital NFTs Inc. office. We could literally see NFTs right in front of us in a computer. I don't want to take too much time in each world because, of course, as you create your own account, you could dive deep. But I'm very curious in regards to this little platform called NFT. But I actually want to take you guys really quickly. Look at this, everyone. So when we got involved in oh, yep, I think we're crashing. Hold up. This is taking some time to load, but look at this. So I'm just not going to move it so we don't crash the stream. But this is, for example, Atari. And Atari has their own casino, all right? Their own casino, literally in what is called Decentraland in the Metaverse, where people could come in to, you know, Decentraland and go to Atari and play blackjack, play roulette, play, I mean, it's.
So guys, that's enough for that. But as you guys can see, right, it's a massive concept. I don't want to confuse you guys too much, but that is just a little idea into what cryptocurrency is becoming. It's becoming like, guys, whether you like it or not, whether you join today or not, you're going to have to deal with crypto. You're going to have to deal with cryptocurrency at some point. As a matter of fact, money, I mean, when's the last time I had cash on me? I don't carry cash no more. I've got debit cards and Skrill card. I've even got a crypto.com card. I've got a Coinbase card. So the world is changing right now. So understand that it's like saying this. It's like people say, oh, well, like people say, oh, I don't like using social media. Well, I mean, everybody that said that 5 years ago is now on Instagram, right? Even me. A couple years ago, I was like, nah, man, I'm not going to use social media no more. But hey, 2017, I joined the company and here I am using Instagram. Okay, so it's almost like it's a non-negotiable because at some point, every single one of you will need to either buy crypto or at least be aware of what crypto is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, guys, and play one more video, a short 5-minute video. Okay, just to explain to you from an expert, an NFT expert. His name is Emery Holmes. He's a chairman 250 in this company, one of my closest friends. He makes over $300,000 a month in the company, right? As a network marketer, he makes over $300,000 a month, okay? And this gentleman is a multi-millionaire. Now, he is actually a NFT expert, and NFTs and the Metaverse are actually connected in the sense that Metaverse is like an online virtual reality, but within the Metaverse, as you guys could see, there were like pictures on the walls. Those pictures is what I was calling digital art, which is NFTs. So in the Metaverse, you can buy NFTs, and the NFTs that you buy on the website I'm going to show you right now will reflect on the Metaverse. Okay, put a 777 if it's making sense. I hope I'm not confusing you guys. Okay, all right. This is information that you won't hear anywhere else. You would have to pay thousands and thousands of pounds for this information. Put a 777 if you kind of get what I'm talking about. If you're excited, put a 777, right? Put a 777, right? So I'm going to go ahead and play a short video that will explain a little bit more about the NFT game and how you can, again, guys, it's all about crypto. If you have cryptocurrency, you can enter the Metaverse, right? If you have cryptocurrency, you can buy NFTs. If you have cryptocurrency, you can buy all of the coins. One of my friends, he bought Shiba at very low price, and he's made over £750,000. He just bought a brand new Range Rover, the newest Range Rover that hasn't even come out yet. He just ordered it online, just bought it cash, okay? So this whole world is changing. You can literally buy a dream car by investing like 15,000 in a coin that can go up and just make you rich, right? So you have to be aware of what's happening right now because you don't want to get left behind. And if you want to go chairman and build this business like I've done, you want to make sure that you understand how to show people about this because cryptocurrency is the biggest selling point, okay, in IM right now. There's no product or service that is going to be more important than cryptocurrency in the next 6 months to 1 year, okay? So make sure that when you're promoting the company, you really let people know that crypto is king and crypto is here to stay, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play a short video, okay? that will explain a little bit about NFTs. So guys, the guy I just spoke about, okay, his name's Mr. Banks, Emery Holmes. He's a chairman 250 in this company. He is a multi-millionaire. So when I first started listening to multi-millionaires, guys, I paid attention. So all I'm saying is for 5 more minutes, pay attention, listen to what he's talking about, right? If you don't make 300,000 a month, listen to this guy, okay? So without that, I'm gonna play this video and then take some notes if you can. I will send you guys this video if you need it after the call's done as well. So be blessed, and I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes.
Website called OpenSea. This website right here is for people that are artists to pretty much come and share their art with the world. And this is somewhere where we can go and be able to find their art and, you feel me, get it for a good price. And if it's limited, the price is gonna go up. So at the end of the day, if anybody wanted to create an account, it's super simple. You'll come over here and you'll have to sign in with your actual crypto account. Now there are different ones. I would tell everybody on this call to get Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet is the more simple. It's way more easier for you guys to control. And you guys can actually be able to do this, back and forth from your phone. So if you have MetaMask is a good one. But if not, you're gonna need to use Trust Wallet. And when you use Trust Wallet, you're gonna have to connect with Wallet Connect.
So guys, that's a quick one. Again, you may be lost. Don't worry, I'm gonna explain. This is NFTs. So this is buying digital art pieces online. And you need cryptocurrency. That you can't buy NFTs with cash. You have to buy it with cryptocurrency, okay? So what happens is there's a wallet that I use a lot. I actually bought my Kishu Inu. I bought my Black Kishu Inu. I bought my Hokkaido, all my coins, most of my coins, I bought them on Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet is just like another version of Coinbase or Binance or Kraken or any of those cryptocurrency wallets. Once you have to sign in to the wallet and then you connect it with the Wallet Connect, okay?
So I have two different accounts. I'm gonna just show you this one so you guys can see. This is my my MetaMask. Pretty much, all the funds that I have in my MetaMask is over here. So at the end of the day, I can transfer money, I can add money, and use this money to buy art. Now I'm gonna log out of that one, and I'm gonna go to my other page. Right now, my other one, I'm gonna sign in with Trust Wallet. My bad. Connect with Trust Wallet. Boom, boom, boom. All right, give me a minute real quick. Look at you. One of y'all might scan, try to let me get in there, please. Right? Once you guys do create your account,
Can you guys see? All of these, I mean, they might look crazy. They might look like, what's this? Some little rat or a hamster. They look quite cute though, I can't lie. You got like a little monkey thing here. You got like a little pony, what's that? A bomb, a little penguin thing. So these things might look like it just doesn't make sense. But these pieces are rare pieces that artists are creating, and they're selling it for millions of dollars. Like I'm telling you right now, there's a guy that made like $37 million of like one NFT. Okay.
Come over here to your profile, your account settings. Make sure that you put your email. Make sure you verify it. Because some of you guys might wonder, oh, why can't I buy it? Make sure you're fully verified. Make sure everything is there, right? And if you guys are gonna put money on your accounts, don't do it on OpenSea. Do it on your actual Trust Wallet or on your MetaMask. Add your Ethereum on there so you don't have to do nothing extra. So I'm not telling y'all to do listen, follow steps. Don't do it your way. Do it the real simple way for you to be able to get in and make money. When you guys buy art, the money that you use will come from your Ethereum balance. And when you make money from selling the art, it'll go right back into your account. So you'll wake up and you'll be like, yo, I had $100. I bought some art. I sold that art. And you might wake up and now it's at 150. And you're like, yo, what happened? So I just want you guys to understand it. So this is the marketplace. Now, when it comes to the marketplace, you guys might wonder, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? And I keep it very simple. If you guys are interested in buying an actual NFT, you'll come over here to the filter side and you'll choose buy it now. When you choose buy it now, I usually do prices from 0.01, which is a penny, and I would say to $100. Now, if you have a lot of money and you want to look for some dope art pieces, you can. But I'm gonna just kind of show you how I did it. And if you have any questions, just save it for later. I'm actually gonna turn the chat box off because I don't ever want nobody talking. I just want y'all paying attention, right? So at the end of the day, you would choose, buy it now. I don't bid on stuff because I don't want to wait. And truthfully, when you do bid on stuff, your funds get locked. So I just tell you not right now, just buy it. But again, I do price ranges like that. You can do it even smaller. You can do it from $1 to $30, whatever way you want to do it, right? And when you do that, you'll come over here. Now, when you go to sort by, you can sort by the ones that was recently listed. You can sort by the ones that was just created. So you can literally find new creations, but you just don't want to buy anything, right? But also what I choose is recently sold. Now, I want to buy stuff that's being sold in the market and something that people have. So you guys can see right now, all these NFTs are ones that's been sold from the top to the bottom, right then and there. If I sold you one right now, it's going to appear right here. Now, I'm just going to search. Now, when I search for things, I'm going to tell you what I'm searching for, right? So just listen to me. When I look for items, I don't just go over here and click buy. I look at why am I buying it? So, you know, first off, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to see, wow, they have 20 items and there's 158 people that's buying and flipping these NFTs. So at the end of the day, if you bought one, more than likely, somebody's going to come over and probably purchase yours. So when you look at NFTs, think of NFTs as sneakers. Think of them as, how can I say it here? I got you. So when you think of NFTs, right? We're going to break it down super like this. Think of NFTs like Travis Scott's, right? And which
okay, so what he's talking about, guys, he's talking about NFTs is like buying rare sneakers. Now, the trainers he has in his hand just now is like $2,000, right? So it's like buying a rare piece of art. So hopefully, guys, I've given you guys some value. We will be going into more detail about this as well. But I want to give you guys, a lot of you are, in my organization, you may not really understand a lot about it right now, but I want to give you guys the game, okay? I'm not like a lot, I'm a unique type of chairman, right? I like to give my organization the best of the best. I don't just tell them about, this, that, and the same old things every time. I want to give all of my leaders, especially those that I'm mentoring right now, I want to give them like the game, like the source, everything that is new, like the newest coins that come out, they know about it, the newest things. That's why, guys, this training is so important for you, especially if whether you're in the company, whether you're not in the company, but I want to give you guys everything that it takes, right? Because guys, my focus as a leader, yes, is to make sure all my leaders go chairman, but I also want you to be rich, right? Like outside of just network marketing. I want you guys to have at least, 10,000 a month outside of IM where you can live that lifestyle that you want. That is what it's about. It's not just about, I'm not talking about another MLM company. That's a whole nother story. I'm not talking about another MLM. I'm talking about investing your money in a non-MLM product. That gets messy, right? I'm talking about investing in cryptos, investing in real estate. But this is one of the powerful things to do is NFTs right now. Okay, guys. So if you're excited, put a 777 in the chat. If you got value, guys, let me know in the chat if you got value. I'm super excited to be on this call, to be able to pass it over to the next speaker. This young lady is an absolute boss, someone that I personally admire, someone that I consider family. We've been through highs, we've been through lows together. This person actually knew me when I was broke, right? I ain't broke no more, right? But I used to be very broke, right? And I'll say that openly, right? Because it is what it is, right? I got a story and so do you, right? I was going through a lot and she had my back through those dark times when I needed someone to speak to, when I needed someone to vent on, I needed someone to give me trading ideas. She had my back and I appreciate her so much for everything she's done. But she's also gone from where she was to actually making multiple six figures in this company. Now, I'm not going to tell her story for her, but I want you guys to really, really pay homage and understand that, in this organization, one of the originals, when I was launching this business, when I wasn't even like a platinum 1000 or like I was a platinum 600, platinum 2000, D-ranked to platinum 1000, she was like one of the first leaders, like we really locked in and really made it happen. So I'm super excited. She's a platinum 1000, about to go platinum 2000, a boss, a queen, one of the queens of I Am Academy all over the world, someone that the likes of David Benitier, Bryce Thompson are aware of, someone that if you're in London, you're going to see her lovely face at the event on Saturday and also on Friday at the P1000 leadership event. So I'm super fired up to welcome up this boss lady, this queen, this chairwoman. Look at the hair, and look at the hair. I know she doesn't like all of the pumping up, but I love edifying my leaders because they know how much I love them. They're my babies, they're my family. And without them, I wouldn't be nowhere near. Without them, I'll still be broke, right? So without further ado, I want to welcome up the queen of generational wealth, Miss Natasha Billionaire Nelson. Take it away, darling. The floor is yours.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for that introduction, Junior. I just want to bring it back down. Like, guys, I don't think I'm all them things, but thank you so much. You know, like I said, I've just been here and I just like to serve and deliver, and that's why I'm here for you guys. My name's Natasha, as Junior said. First, I just want to excuse that my son is still awake, so there may be interruptions. That's the mum life, okay? But that's
No
the best thing about.
all. Get him on the call too. Get him on the call too. Want to hear from me?
No, you don't. Okay. No, you don't. So yeah, my name is Natasha Nelson, as Junior said. I've been in this academy now for 3 years. Wow. 3 years I've been trading and I've been investing in cryptocurrencies. And when I say it's changed my life, it might sound cliche and everyone's coming in this call to hear this information, but no, it genuinely changed my life. You know, it took me from almost losing my property with 2 children to being able to afford to buy it, right? And, you know, I no longer have to work a normal 9 to 5. I have choice, you know, I have choice. If I wanted to work, I'll work because I want to, not because I have to. And I think that's where a lot of people want to get in their lives. They want to be able to, you know, have the choice depending on what they want to do with it. So I've been able to make a significant amount of money where now I would like to say comfortable, okay? Not comfortable enough to not want to make more, but comfortable enough to never have to worry about losing my house again, right? So that's just a little bit about me. And again, Junior was touching on some great things about cryptocurrency. Now, cryptos is one of my favorite things, right? If I trail off, it's because I geek about it. Once I really rediscovered it, it's obsessive, okay? When you delve into the potential of what cryptocurrency is, you know, we are just at the surface. When you look at Bitcoin, when you look at Ethereum and Ripple, these are the most, they're probably the 3 that you have heard of, okay? And you've heard more recently about it because of the hype. Everyone's hyping about cryptocurrency right now. But what you don't want to do is fall behind the hype. You want to get above it. You want to get in front of it. You want to be running with everybody, okay? So Junior just quickly touched on NFTs, which is the new wave, okay? Everyone's talking about NFTs, which if you didn't pick up is non-fungible tokens. So what is a non-fungible token? It's basically something that can be digitized, okay? It doesn't just have to be art, right? It doesn't just have to be art. Obviously, the reason why art is taking off is because you are seeing it through social media. And what is social media? Visual. You're seeing it on the likes of Instagram, Facebook. And what can you post on there? Pictures, right? So that's why you see the art. But behind the art, there's music, right? There's art pieces. There's like you can take a screenshot of a tweet and that can become something. Okay, there's so many different avenues you can delve into the NFT world. The best thing about I Am Mastery Academy is it teaches you from scratch, right? I studied NFTs through a boot camp in the academy, okay? Junior showed you some beautiful clips and it is all there for you to access, which is great, okay? Again, music album covers can be sold as NFTs. You can create an NFT, okay? If you're artistic, check this story. There was a guy who went onto Fiverr, yeah? A young student went onto Fiverr, got somebody else to design his NFT, which was just a picture of a fox, picture of a wolf, okay? And now he made 15,000 from selling that fox that he didn't even draw. How's that? Told you you're making an appearance. You see him in the background, right? It's like as soon as he hears me talking once, the whole time I was listening to Junior, this child did not come in this room once.
But you still need to charge out.
All right, take it. Where is it? Sorry guys, excuse me for a second. You have to excuse me. Go on then, take it. Look it out. Yeah, so sorry about that. Sorry guys. Yeah, where was I? NFTs, right? You want to delve into that world. You don't want to get left behind. Okay, yeah, you're probably thinking, oh, it's just a hype, but we all thought that about crypto. Everyone thought Bitcoin would never be anything, and now it's at 60K. Okay, if you bought it at £1, you'd be a millionaire today. So we are not going to get left behind. Okay, we are not going to get left behind. So please delve into that side. I just wanted to make sure you knew a little bit more about what it is. And how you can get started with NFTs is just create a design on any design platform. You know, it hasn't got to be fancy, and then sell it on OpenSeas. Okay, sell it on OpenSeas if you want to do that, but you have to create hype behind your NFT. It means you need to get attention from your NFT, which means you need to promote it, get it on Instagram, put it in front of stars, make it popular. You need to push it, because NFTs are sold off of hype. Okay, if there's no community behind it, your NFT will not sell. Okay, NFTs are sold from purely hype. Like if a celebrity buys it, then it increases the value. Okay, if somebody say like there was a young boy who sold an NFT, who was selling his weird whales, and he's 12 and he's made over 400,000 from selling silly little pictures, and I mean they look silly. Okay, so definitely it's worth looking into. I've got my son building his own, and yeah, I would definitely take a look into this NFT world. I really wanted to get into it, but I know I've taken up, Junior's already touched on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you back a little bit in how you can make money from cryptocurrency within the markets. Okay, how our academy offers you a way in which you can trade, whether there is an increase in crypto or a decrease in crypto. So as you know, sometimes, you know, Bitcoin is up, sometimes Bitcoin is down, right? If you want to know how to make money simply from the markets, I'm going to show you how. Okay, this is what we call trading cryptocurrencies. There are multiple different ways in which you could trade crypto, and Jordan is going to show you another way, but this is just simply using your MT4 and delving into the markets, the MT4 way, trading cryptocurrency from the Forex market. Okay, I'm going to share my screen real quick, and I'm going to get into the information in how you can do so. If I go too fast, again, please don't feel any way to say, I didn't understand, I don't know. This is just a brief preview. We're going to try and go quick so everyone gets enough information, but not an overwhelming amount of information, okay? So we just want to show you how we work in this academy. And let me just share my screen. Okay, let me know if everyone can still see my screen, hear me, etc. Okay. So first thing I want to do is I want to show you what we call the Swipecoin app. So the Swipecoin app is very simple. You can literally go onto your app store right now and type in Swipecoin. I advise everybody to do it. Type in Swipecoin and it will download, it will come up with this app and you can download it to your phone right now. Highly recommend everybody does that right this second, okay? What that app does is sends you notifications, okay? The notifications are so powerful because what it does is it basically tells you money is on the way, okay? I call my pings from this app the money ping. Why? Because somebody is telling me to buy something and somebody is telling me to sell something. And I say somebody, it's because we have, like Junior said, 6, 7, 8-figure earners, multimillionaires, those who have done it before us, telling us when to get into the markets and telling us when to get out of the markets, okay? Whether we are buying or whether we are selling. They are telling us through this app right here, okay? It is set up a little bit differently on your app on your phone, but it's basically the same thing you will see here, okay? So what happens is they will send you a notification over to your app, okay? And they will be giving you information in which you enter onto your trading platform. Okay. And what is your trading platform? For those who don't know, your trading platform is where you will take your trades. Okay. This is completely separate to the academy. You have complete control of your money, complete control of what you put in and what you take out. That is all yours. We do not have access to that. Okay. That's all your money. That's your control. You do what you do in MT4, right? And basically that is where you will be taking your trades. I hope this is making sense, and I hope everybody is following. Okay. What that does is it allows you to come over here and basically copy information. Okay. Who on this call can copy and paste? Like, I know that we wasn't meant to do it in school, but I did that in school. I did that in college, and I also did that in university. I copied and pasted my way to success, right? But this here, you're allowed to do over here. Okay. Nobody ain't going to get mad at you. You're allowed to do that over here. You're allowed to copy and paste and get results. So what we do is we get sent our notifications to this app. Okay. Let me just click on one for an example. What's this one? Okay, as you can see, we have leverage ideas and exchange ideas. Our leverage ideas basically means this is what you are taking on your MT4, okay? Your exchange ideas are what you will be trading. If you haven't heard of Coinbase or crypto.com, and Jordan's going to touch on the other styles of trading, which are basically your exchange ideas. He's going to touch on that briefly, so I'm not going to get into that over here. But what we want to pay attention is our leverage trades. These are the trades that we will be taking on MT4, okay? So what it does is it gives you your pair that you are going to trade. Your pair is simply the crypto that we want to pay attention to, okay? The crypto that we want to pay attention to. So right here, right now, we have XRP USD. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you how easy this is. Give me a second, and I'm going to show you exactly what you do if you were sent a notification to your phone, okay? Give me a moment. Okay, it's not connecting. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm having a few connection issues here. Give me a moment, and I shouldn't be much longer. Can everyone still hear me and see me okay?
Loud and clear, sis.
Okay, perfect.
Recording in progress.
Right, sorry guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my phone screen because it'll be easier, and I'm going to show you how simple it is for us to copy and paste. When we say copy paste profits, we're not lying, we're not making it up. You are simply copying and pasting the information that you see on here, right? And I'm going to break it down, you know, so that even a 10-year-old can understand. Right? Let's go into it. Let me make myself host. Junior, can you find me and make me host on here? Okay, I know I found it.
You got it? Okay.
Oh no, I can't do it. You're gonna have to do it.
I got you.
My other number. Yeah, perfect. Perfecto. Yeah, so it's not connecting. Why is it not connecting? Okay, perfect. Right, let me share now. Can everyone see my screen? Okay, so let's say everyone's downloaded the app on their phone, okay? What you want to do is you will be sent a notification to your swipe coin. This is your swipe coin, and this is what it look like on your phone, okay? Your notification will show you the time it has been there for, okay? The time that it's been there for, say 4 hours. You simply want to click on this, okay? This is just an example, let's say. It may not go through as the trade because as you can see, it was called 4 hours ago, so it could be too late, okay? So you'd simply come onto here and you would find, you see the pair, it says XRP USD, and then you'll see the time frame, okay? The things you really need to pay attention to before you get into a trade is you look for your pair, okay? At the top, you see pair, XRP USD. So you go onto your MT4 and you find your pair, okay? If you do not see your pair on your front screen, you see the plus in the top right, you click on it, you go to cryptos, and you find XRP USD, okay? And then it will appear at the bottom here, okay? So we've done that. We found our pair. Perfect, okay? As you can see in the top left, it says H4. So that means we are on the right time frame here. You see that? I press it, it gives me an option, all different time frames. We want to click on H4. Why? Because that's what it's told us to do. Okay, everybody following? Perfect. Then we go to buy by market. Okay, so what does that mean? In the top right, you see where it says trade, you press trade. Okay, it says market execution at the top, which means we are ready to get in the trade. And right here, it says buy by market. So what do? We're looking for buy by market, right? But before we do that, we have to put in our stop loss and our take profit. Okay, you can see where it says stop loss on the left and take profit on the left, but it says not set. So what do? Where do we find those numbers, you ask? Okay, we come over here again. We have our stop loss and our take profits. Okay, you see those beautiful little bits of paper next to it? You simply press on it. So I've just pressed on my stop loss and it's copied it. Okay, so I go over to my MT4 and I paste it. Then I go back and I copy a take profit. Now we're not going to get into the details about which take profit you should take because we're not here for that today. This is just a demonstration of how easy it is when we say copy and paste, okay? Take profit, paste. Then we press buy by market. Beautiful. As you can see, my screen, I am now in that trade, okay? I have entered that trade. Let's check trades. We are there, okay? It will run up into profit when necessary, right? That is as simple as it is. If you guys found that simple, drop an S in the chat box right now. If that was easy to follow, drop an S in the chat box right now. If I get no S's, that means I am doing this wrong, okay? If I don't get no S's, it means I am doing this wrong right now. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so let me stop sharing on my phone for a second. Okay, let me come back here and pay attention to this, right? Let me stop that one and come back over here. Guys, it is that simple when we say copy, paste, profit. Okay, let me share my screen one more time because I'm getting excited. Okay, let's get back into this. Right. Now, just remember, before this, I knew nothing about trading. I knew nothing about cryptos. I knew nothing about the investment industry. I didn't even know much about stocks. To be honest, I was probably so financially illiterate. It was a surprise that I couldn't even manage my own money. Like, that's how ridiculous. I don't know whether it's just me, but I was never taught these things. Okay. And by being involved in this, I'm able to break that generational, I want to call it curse, but we ain't cursed over here, okay? But I want to break that pattern, okay? Everything my children know and learn today, is related to finance. Why? Because that's how they're going to succeed, okay? And digital currency is the future. If you are not already seeing that they are pushing for a cashless society, okay? Digital currency is ahead. They're already there, right? So if you're not already participating in this market, please, I highly recommend you do, which is why when I pass it over to Jordan, please pay attention in how you can start buying crypto coins, okay? These are more long-term and you can really invest. And that's where I've put in so many investments and I've made a significant amount, right? Significant amount. But we have some other products and tools where you can make money, right? We were just looking at the leverage ideas. We have exchange ideas, okay? So when you're investing in cryptos, people always say, yeah, but when do you know when to buy? And when do you know when to sell? And when do you know when to get in? And how do you know which cryptos are the best? Well, we have people doing the research for us, okay? We have people looking into these cryptos, okay? Telling us when to get in these cryptos. I mean, investing into them, you know, like on the Coinbase, on your crypto.com. And that is just the surface of where you can invest into these coins, okay? There are places that you can buy these coins before they become commercial. So meaning before they are even at £1, you can buy them at a penny, okay? And we get the insight of that through experts who are geeking on this stuff. You know, they're professionals. They've been doing this for a living for a very long time. And they are giving us insight for, I want to say free. Obviously, the package isn't, but this is free information for me because the value that you get from this is incredible. Absolutely insane. Okay. So we get sent. Okay. I'm not going to show you too much because this information should not be given for free. I'm going to tell you that I can't give away this information because it wouldn't be fair for the people who are already involved. That's how serious this is, right? So we got sent this on the 22nd. So yesterday we got sent this idea of to purchase flow. Okay, so it basically means they have looked at something, they're looking into something, and now we need to go and buy it so that we can capitalize off it. Okay. This doesn't mean go put your whole life savings into it. This doesn't mean go and put millions of dollars into it. You can do that if you want. But, you know, a lot of people don't. I know people that have put in like £200-300 into a particular crypto and it's tripled within 2 days, 3 days. Okay. And we get this information and I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, they're always right. But me personally, I've never taken one that's wrong. I've never invested in anything that I think, oh, that was a waste of money. I've always seen a return of my investment, whether it took a few days, a few months, a few weeks, and there's still a lot of cryptos that I'm holding today, okay? And I'm not going to sell because I know the value, okay? So have a look here. We have AVE, we have FTM USD, and we have Flow. They have told us when to buy, they've told us when to get out, they've told us if it reverses, when to get, they've given us all the information we need to be safe and to trust what we're investing in. And you can also go and research these things yourself. You can go and research the cryptos yourself. You haven't got to take their word for it. You know, I always have a little look at the cryptos that they're talking about, you know, to see how much I want to put in. But once I do, I'm all in and I trust it. Okay, so this is incredible stuff, guys. Please position yourself ahead. Position your children ahead. Don't let them get lost. If they're not looking at these things right now and you're not showing them these things right now, they're going to get left behind. Okay, just take a look. You know, when you go to the supermarket, you're being served by machines. When you're at McDonald's or fast food, you're being served by machines. Everything's becoming digital. Please pay attention to what's going on, okay? The metaverse is a great thing. It's going to be incredible, but it's going to be there to prevent you from seeing what's going on the outside. And everybody on the outside is going to be looking at you who's just stuck inside this metaverse, which is great, but you want to be making money from it. Okay, it's going to be amazing, but you want to be one of them people in there making money from it. If you're going to be involved, don't just be a participant who's making money. Okay. So yeah, that's that for this side of things. We also trade cryptos like I was speaking about before, right? We have a platform that basically teaches you how to look at the charts, right? How to look at the charts and when to get in and when to get out. You place the trades the same way that I just shown you on your MT4, okay? but it does require you to have an understanding of how the market works. I am not going to get into everything. I'm just going to show you a brief example in how you can take a trade, okay? A brief example in how you can take a trade. I have to excuse if I do, my son is at basketball right now. If I do have to stop for a second, it's because he's calling me, because I do need to go and get him, okay? So, yeah, if I have to pause a second, then, you know, excuse me from now, but I do need to go pick him up from basketball very shortly. So I will go over this for you, okay? You're looking at this and you're going to be like, what on earth is this? I was the same. I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. And it looked like French. It looks like, what is this on my screen? So I'm just really going to simplify this for you, okay? The only things on this chart right now that you really need to be paying attention to are these three things, okay? The red and green lines, which are called candlesticks, okay? Candlesticks. Each candlestick represents the time that is in up here, so 15 minutes, okay? So every 15 minutes, it will produce a new candlestick. Are we clear? We're clear, okay? That's all I want you to pay attention to right now is our candlesticks, right? Then I want you to pay attention to our black line, okay? Our black line. Can everyone see the black line? Great. And then I want you to pay attention to the orange or yellow line, whatever color you see. I see orange. People tell me it's yellow. I don't know. But whatever color you see, that line right here, okay? Those three things I need you to pay attention to, okay? Now you can see in this black box, it says, break and close above this price, it confirms a buy. Let me break that down for you. When our candlesticks...
Okay. I hate Tash, you're not actually sharing your screen.
Oh. Hold on. You guys have made me be talking this whole time and no one told me. Hold on. Where's my Zoom then? I'm sharing somewhere. Hold on, guys. It's not working. All right, great. Okay, cool. Right, give me a second. Let me go quickly. Okay, can everyone see now? Can everyone see? Perfect. Let me go back. Let me go back. Right, so the only things I need you guys to pay attention to are three things. Let me just go back over it real quick. Three things, okay? Our red and green lines, which I said are the candlesticks, right? Can everyone see those? Perfect. The candlesticks, okay? Each candlestick is basically representation of time. So the time is 15 minutes. So each candle is formed after 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, there is a new candle produced, okay? Then I want you to pay attention to this black line. Can everyone see this black line? Okay, great, perfect. And then I want you to pay attention to this orange line. If it's orange or yellow, like I said, I don't know what you guys see, but I see orange, some see yellow, I don't know. But those are the three things that I just need you to pay attention to. Okay, that is it. Then we read what's in the box, okay? Break and close above confirms a buy, right? Which means we are looking for the market to go up. We are looking for buyers, right? I'm not trying to complicate this. I just want you guys to know, can you see the black line? Yes, you can. Can you see the orange line? Yes, you can. Do you know what a candle is? Yes, okay? A break and close of a candle is basically after 15 minutes of a candle needs to be above this black line, okay? So as you can see here, this green one was our first candle, okay, to close above the black line. Is this making sense? If it's making sense, put S in the chat, okay? I know it's pretty quick and I'm not trying to complicate it. I'm just trying to give you the three simple things that you should look for. The black line and the yellow line, okay? And our candles. Just pay attention to those three things, right? Then we have all we need to pay attention to again, right? Are our candles above our orange line? Yes, they are. Okay. If we are looking for buys, our candles need to be above our orange line, and it needs to close above our black line. We have both confirmations. And as you can see, price is going up, which means it is buying, which means you would be in profit and you would have made money from this trade. Okay. Now, I don't want to get into too much detail with this because, you know, this isn't a training session. This isn't me trying to teach you how to trade. That's not the point. My point is, it is so simple. Okay. The Academy offers you all the education, right? From the basics all the way through to advanced, all focus on cryptocurrency if that's what you want to focus on. And I highly recommend, you know, crypto right now is definitely a strong point within the industry, definitely something that you should most definitely be getting into. Okay. If you guys want me to do another brief example of this, let me know and I will. If not, let me check the chat box because I know people were couldn't hear me before. No, is everyone good? Okay, remember, this is just a demonstration, guys. This isn't, you know, a training. And I hope you guys just see how easy this is, right? How easy this is. You come on here, you just look, is it above the yellow? Is it above the black? Has 15 minutes passed? Yes, I'm going in. Okay, it is literally that simple. Okay, you can go over to Ethereum. You can see it's happened here, okay? You can see here actually that I didn't do what it was told to do. So basically, we wanted price to close. This is perfect actually, because this will show you what we don't want to happen. Okay, so this was asking us to sell. So you can see that price didn't break below our black line. So we didn't sell. Okay, it's perfect. Right, that's absolutely perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hand this over. Okay, guys, I hope you guys got value from that and saw the value in what we do here. You know, there was a few things that I did want to cover, but again, I said I need to go pick up my boy. We've looked at NFTs. We've looked at how you can make money in the actual Forex market, trading cryptos. Now, what I want to do is introduce how you can become an investor. You know, we was looking at the looking over here at the exchange ideas. You are going to be shown how you can start to trade them. You are about to be shown how you can invest in them. Okay, so I want to introduce, you know, somebody who's very dear to my heart, somebody who's been on this journey with me since the start, you know, somebody who has really put his all into this academy and does nothing but serve the masses and make sure that everybody is winning. You know, he has saw huge success within the academy, and I sure think that's purely because he's always given and willing to help others. You know, I don't know where I'd be in this company without him. He is somebody who aspires to help everybody he can, and you know, he's selfless and loves what he does, particularly within the crypto world, and he is geeking off of trading currencies right now. Sorry, no, cryptos right now. So please, when I tell you, get a notepad and pen right now. If you already haven't, if you haven't, then that's bad. But I'm telling you, you need to go and get one now, because he is about to give you some sauce and some nuggets in how you can start right this second making money from cryptocurrencies by exchanging currencies, okay, and by investing into the crypto world. So without further ado, please help me. First of all, I need you to drop some 777s in the chat box right now. I need some 777s in the chat box right now before I bring up this guy. Jordan, can you hear me?
Hello, Tash, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Let me can you make me host before you exit?
Okay, I don't know if I can. I
Not
think
host, but your co-host.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, okay. Can everyone see and hear me clearly? Can everyone see and hear me clearly? Everyone put some sevens in the chat for Tasha, right? If you're thinking, okay, copy and paste got me in a little bit of trouble back in the day, but now it's gonna make me a couple down, right? Put a 7 in the chat for Tasha, right? Put a 7 in the chat for Junior, right? The value that you're receiving at the moment is tremendous. Guys, you know that saying, oh, money doesn't grow on trees. Paper's made from trees. So technically, money does grow on trees. They say, oh, if you hear something that's too good to be true, 9 times out of 10, it is too good to be true. We have to leave all of these old sayings behind. We're in a completely different era and we're in a completely different time, right? So I want to give a massive shout out to Natasha again. She changed the course of my life in reference to trading and things like that. And guys, put some sevens in the chat if you're excited to find out how you're gonna make the money, right? If you're gonna figure out how the crypto world's gonna feed you every single day, I need them sevens, right? Right? 7 stands for 7 figures. 7 stands for 7 digits. 7 stands for the 7 days of the week you're gonna get paid. So I should be seeing 7s from everyone because everyone wants to get paid every day, right? Now, let me tell you a little bit about my journey, right? Into the crypto world. I don't even know where to begin, okay? Now, do not sleep on the academy. Whatever you do, the academy, what it actually done on the crypto side. And I know some of you might see the elite pack and think, oh, it's one of the best investments you could ever make in your life, right? Now, in terms of when you actually look at crypto world, when you look at investing, I went to the Go Live platform. I studied in the likes of Crypto Picasso, Nick Gomez, Curtis Cobain, Mike Satoru, right? And they told me about crypto coins that they projected to do well, right? You're investing in yourself. How you're going to get to the next level is by unlearning and relearning, right? Humility isn't, oh, I wake up and I'm humble. No, being truly humble is, okay, somebody's in a position that I aspire to be in, so I'm going to close this and use these. There's a reason why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, because you're supposed to do twice as much listening as you do talking, right? Now, let me get straight into it. I'm going to be breaking down, some of the crypto things. In fact, let me just figure out who I'm talking to. If you have an investment, even if it's £1, if you have an investment in cryptocurrency, in any crypto, put a 1 in the chat. I want to see who's got crypto and who doesn't. And if you don't have crypto, don't worry, right? Big Bray, your guy, right? Your nephew, I'm about to get you right. Yeah, Sinclair, you be putting a few ones in the chat, right? Cool. So for those of you that don't have crypto, I'm going to help you. For those of you that want to get more crypto or the crypto that's value, because as I'm speaking to you right now, my money is growing. My money is growing, right? And that's what crypto actually does for you. Guys, I need you to understand this. Before I go into the razzle dazzle, I know you're on this call to gain value and to learn, but I really, really pray and beg that you take this information seriously. Please do not miss out, right? You know how they say action is worse felt or worse dealt when you have the awareness of what you're doing. Don't be on this call right now and be excited and don't invest into crypto. Do you know that I was in university in 2017, right? If you want to know a little background as to why, because when I show you how to buy everything, that takes 2 seconds. You'll know how to buy that in a second. But somebody needs to hear this information. I was in university in 2017, right? A friend of mine, he dropped out of university. Me and my friends, we bashed it. Why'd you drop out? We gave him the whole palaver. Do you actually understand? In 3 years later, no, 2 years later, by 2019, he had made over 300,000 of crypto. and I accumulated 52 grand in student debt. I need you to understand that we always pray for God to deliver. We pray for a higher power to put us in positions. But you have to ask yourself, how many opportunities and positions do you need to see in order to pass over them? I promise you now, crypto will be in your face if you like it or not. You need to understand we are going further into the digital era, right? Our parents had to go to the phone book to make a phone call. I can pull out my iPhone and see somebody over 400 miles away. I could not know how to get to Russia and my phone's going to tell me how to do it. I want to buy a takeaway, my phone's going to do it. We're not going backwards, we're going forwards. So if internet and technology it's incorporated in people's fridges. I went to a wealthy friend of mine's house and his fridge has got internet. His fridge has an interface. His fridge can send things. What I'm trying to make you understand is that whether you like it or not, internet and technology is moving so much more faster than you're aware of. And what does that mean? If everything is digital, that means that your money has to move with the times. The value of paper money is changing. So you have to be involved in the digital era, right? I was able to take from going, listen to this. I went on Go Live. They gave about 20 to 30 cryptocurrency coins to invest into, right? I got into about 5 of those, okay? I put, and I'll show you guys, this isn't income claims. This is me really pouring my heart out to you guys right now. I took 182 pounds, right? And I made over £1,000 of crypto. And guess what I did? I just listened. I'm not the man with the answers, right? But I study in positions of people who I wish to be in. I'm going to be showing you how to actually set up an account on crypto.com. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to access platforms, and through these platforms, you can buy coins, right? Look at that. Look at that. Guys, look at that. I don't even know if my screen will show it. Let me turn my screen down, right? I want to show you guys the power of crypto, right? I got 400 units, and look how much I spent. £182, right? Let's look right now. What's that doing? Let's have a look, right? What does that say there? That says £1,065 off £182. Put a 5 in the chat if you would love to 10x your, put 10x in the chat if you would love to 10 times your money. Right? That's what this was. I put 182. Look, my money's going up. My money's going up as you guys are looking. I need you guys to really understand the power of what cryptocurrency can do. I just made an extra £8 as I was speaking to you. You need to understand the space we're in. Let me just load up my screen, right? Let me load up my screen and show you. Now, I know you lot were trying to remember what that was, right? Let me show you now. Give me 1 second. Just loading up now. So, okay. I'm going to share my screen now. Let's get into this. Okay, sweet. So, crypto.com. you can go in the app store and you can download this app. Where you saw my money being held in that lovely fluorescent blue, right? It's done on that app at the top. That app that says crypto.com. If you have an iPhone or Samsung, download crypto.com. Okay? Let's have a click. Right? Fortune favors the brave. Crypto.com is a place where you can buy cryptocurrencies. Right? Let me teach you a thing or two. And I need you to write down in this order. Right? I'm going to put it in the chat and I want you to write it down. This is how cryptos are released. In this order. Step 1, pre-sale, right? Step 2, Uni Swap / Pancake Swap. That's step 2, right? Step 3 is crypto.com, right? Some of you will have Coinbase or Binance, right? That is the order. You might want to write this down to remember this, right? But that is the order of how cryptocurrencies are released. They start as a pre-sale, then they slipstream their way down to Uni Swap / Pancake Swap, and then from there they end up at crypto.com, Coinbase, and Binance. Now, if you're not tech savvy enough to know how to maneuver, you can still make a lot of money, right, from these platforms, okay? So I've got a spare email address. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna aim to create an account, right? It's very, very simple to create an account on crypto.com, okay? All you have to do, okay, it's in English, all right, it's on. Okay, so let's see how we can go about creating an account. See, it's giving you options to buy crypto coins, but my laptop doesn't work like that. So I'm gonna jump on this in my phone. But for anybody that's brand new, you can buy and sell. And now they're providing us knowledge and understanding of NFTs. NFT. N stands for non, F means fungible, and the T is token. NFT stands for non-fungible token, right? Fungible means replaceable. Non-fungible means non-replaceable. So when the illustrious Chairman 10 Junior Alexander, right, when he spoke about non-fungible tokens, and he said it's artwork, right? An artist only releases a certain amount of artworks, right? And now you're in the exclusive club. Now, the last part that says token, the token part is what gives it its unique identity behind the picture. Because one of you might say, oh, but why can't I take a random picture of the same picture and make an NFT? It's the token that wouldn't be the same. There's only a certain amount of unique barcodes that basically allow the NFT to be unique. This is why there isn't copies. This is why there isn't fugazis, because of the token. So that's what non-fungible tokens mean. If you dive into the Bitcoin platform, you're gonna receive knowledge. Now, I'm gonna have to, look, sign up. Look at that, let's do that together. Full name. Right, millionaire. Right, millionaire man. Email address. There we go. Username. Millionaire man 23, right? I'm gonna make a password. Guys, you could download the app and follow me, right? Download the app right now and sign up. If you don't have a platform, I want you to download crypto.com. It's up to you, right? Crypto.com, Coinbase, or Binance. Me personally, crypto.com is the best one for me. Once you've downloaded crypto.com, right? Write the word crypto in the chat. If you never had the app and now you've downloaded it, put crypto in the chat. All right? So I'm gonna make my account so I'm with you guys. Right? Cool. Let's have a look. Look at that. Somebody's not playing around. That's what I love to see. Right? Oh. Give me 1 second. Okay. Look at that. Confirm the email address. Then I would jump on my other email address. Let's see for the people that's listening. There we go. 2 people that's listening of the app, right? So once you actually download the app, right? Then you would obviously be walking through the next steps. I'm gonna see if I can quickly just sign in on my phone on here. I might have forgot my password actually. Hold on. Oh, that's how you know I haven't signed in. I haven't signed out in so long. I don't even remember my I don't even remember my password. That is not good. God knows what my password is. Yeah, I don't know why I don't remember my password. I should remember it, which is annoying. But once you sign into crypto.com, you can buy cryptos, for example. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump in on my phone just so I can speak more about the crypto.com. But guys, see what this is right here? It's the future. Let me show you. Look at that. What does that say on the bottom right, left? Visa debit. What does that say there? My name. Let's pop the card out. Right? Look at this. This is the future. Right? Well, I can now. You saw me, I was up £8. You saw me, I'm up £1,000 plus on just one crypto. If I got 10, do the math. If I got 15, do the math, right? But this crypto card, I can actually take money from my crypto and spend it anywhere. Right? When I wanna buy fuel, when I wanna buy shopping, I'm out with my mom, I forgot my wallet. I forgot my crypto card though. Why? Because it's connected to my phone, it's wireless. Off cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency allows you to 10x your money. That's what it allows you to do. It allows you to 10x your money. Let's look at this. Right? Let me just get up. 1 second. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you lot now. This is changing the face of the earth. But you need to be a part of the change that Tasha said. I watched Bitcoin go by. Right? I remember when it was £250 when I was at college. Missed out. It was £700 at uni. Missed out. And now it's so much odd thousand, right? I even had a chance to get an XRP. So you have to understand, there's only going to be a certain amount of times opportunities are going to come to you, right? And you need to be able to make sure you capitalize off them. So I'm going to show you on my phone quickly. So I'm going to show you on my phone, crypto.com, and then I'm going to show you on my phone, Uni Swap. So for those of you that are a little bit more advanced and you want to know how to buy certain currencies on other platforms like Uni Swap, I will quickly briefly show you now before I pass you back to the illustrious Alexander. Okay. All right, cool. So I'm gonna jump in on my phone.
Recording in progress.
There we go. So I hope everyone can still hear me. If you just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, people. Okay. All right, let me know if everyone can see my screen. Let me know if everyone can see my screen. Right? All right, everyone can see my screen, right? Good as. Okay, we'll go through MetaMask, actually. Oh. Oh, it does show you. I just wanted to see if it shows you. 1 second, family. Let me just quickly sign in first. I don't want none of you not looking at my password. It's worth a lot of money. All right, cool. So let's have a look right now, family. Please don't make me put my password in. Can't believe it's doing this. I don't even know. I've gotten fast. All right, cool. So I've hit all my crypto, but this is what it's going to look like when it's on your phone. This is what it's going to look like when it's on your phone. Press trade, right? Once you press trade, that's how you're going to go to buy cryptocurrency. You're going to press trade. You're going to press buy now. And look at all the cryptocurrency that you can buy. Right? Look at this. Guys, let me give everyone a quick tip in this call. Right? Thank me later. I want you to thank me later. Buy, you see at the top, it says crypto.com coin. Buy that. There you go. That's the only tip you're getting from me today. Buy that. Right? Let's see why. Why should we buy that? Right? Let's see why we should buy crypto.com coin. Okay, guys, so look at this. The Staples Center that was home of some of the best NBA basketball games of all time, right? Some of the best games I've played there. Some of the basketball guys in the chat know who I'm talking about. Crypto.com just bought the Staples Center. Look, it's gone from the Staples Center to Crypto.com Arena. Think about how much the company is going to have free promotion, right? Guys, let me know if you can still hear me. Put one in the chat if you can still hear me. Put one in the chat if you can still hear me. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. Now, I'm giving you guys free game here. I shouldn't even be giving you this. but you have to give more to receive, right? So crypto.com arena, crypto.com, right? Look at this. Crypto.com, new details on Staples Center changing their name to, I'm trying to make you understand that crypto is going to spread like wildfire. Wildfire. This merger, this alliance only happened on the 17th. This coin has got far to go in reaching its full potential in value. 700 million is what Crypto.com paid to acquire the Staples Center. So now you on the app, now you buy in Crypto.com coin, or whenever you choose to buy it, it's going to provide you with value, right? It's that simple. Trade, buy, Crypto.com. Look at this. Look, it has a limit, 3.48 crore, right? Look at that. You could buy 3.5 crore for £2.26. So for some of you that's not trying to buy a lot, look at that. 100 crore is £64. So everybody can be in the game, right? There's a bunch of other cryptos. Look at some of the gainers, right? Look how some of these cryptos have done so well today. It shows you the top gainers. That doesn't mean jump into the top gainers, because 9 times out of 10, they're moving at a certain pace. You know, you'd have to wait for a pullback, right? Perfect example. SafePal looks really interesting. I'm gonna press that, right? You can set a target. I can add it to my favorites. Look, star added to my favorites. Look at my favorites. These are all the coins I'm watching, right? These are all the coins I'm watching off that. So that's crypto.com, right? Let's go into MetaMask, right? Because this is how we're gonna buy crypto off Uni Swap. Let me show you. Uni Swap, right? So remember, who remembers? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember me putting Uni Swap in the chat earlier, right? I've only got 2 minutes, couple minutes left. I'm going to be showing you guys Uni Swap, and I'm out, right? If anybody remembers me talking about Uni Swap, put Uni Swap in the chat. Guys, look, cool. Let's click on Uni Swap, right? Remember what I said to you. After pre-sales, this is where the crypto coins go. Be careful on gas fees. Gas fees, think of gas fees as, okay, crypto has to be mined, right? Same way how a digger digs in rocks to get gold. Crypto do the same thing, but they're not physically digging, they're digging through the space of the internet. Now a miner has to work, and a miner has to be paid. A miner is essentially, a miner gets paid through gas fees. Now, dependent on how much gas fees you're willing to pay, you're basically saying to the gas miner, hey, come here. I know they're giving you 200, but I'm gonna give you 350. Just speed up the process of how long it takes for my crypto to come, right? So gas fees is basically, the more gas fees you pay, is the faster the miner's gonna work to bring you your crypto, right? I know somebody's thinking, do I have to pay gas fees? Yes, you do, when you are buying something off Uniswap or PancakeSwap, right? Menu, okay? Let's have a look. Launch app, boom. Now we're here. Now you guys can be here. Now, for you, in order for you to, look, connect to wallet, right? What wallet are you gonna use? What you wanna do is you want to download, right, MetaMask. Download MetaMask, right? Uh-oh. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to share my screen. I'm just putting in my password. Give me 1 second, family. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to be done in a short second. Ting, ting. I still remember the password. Haha. All right, sweet. Go back to the Zoom. All right, amazing. So let's get straight into it. So I'm just going to quickly show you about Uni Swap, MetaMask, and you use your MetaMask to connect to Uni Swap, and that's how. Sorry. Right now, let's have a quick look. Look at this. Right, so I don't really mind. I've already bought all I need to buy. Look, NFTs. Import your NFTs. Right, so MetaMask has got it all. Okay. Now, it's simple. You download the app, you create an account. Now, I will warn you now, it's going to give you a sequence of words. Remember to write those words down because you'll never get those words again. You'll know when it comes up, you're going to have a load of random words on the screen, right? Those random words, when you create your MetaMask, you need to capture it. Take a screenshot, write those words down in somewhere safe, and you keep them safe, right? Because that will always prove that you're the identity owner of the account. Okay, so now you can see I've got my MetaMask open. It's connected, right? So look, it doesn't need to be open, by the way. As long as you're signed in, look, I can close it, but look at this. Let's just say I want to buy a cryptocurrency coin that's not out yet. Like, Junior remembers Kishu Inu or Black Kishu Inu. Look at this. Import, right? Import. So I want to buy this, right? I have to now pick a currency I want to use to buy it. So what I do before I do that is I press connect wallet. Wallet connect, right? Once I press MetaMask, look at this. Look at this. Right? Look, connect to this site. Look, right? Put one in the chat if you're following and you're actually understanding. So because I created a MetaMask wallet, I typed in Uni Swap. I've gone onto Uni Swap, right? And now it's telling me to connect to this site. I press connect. Look at this. Right? Look, bang. Now my wallet's connected. And now I can buy any crypto I would like to buy because I've connected my wallet. So that is how simple it is to use Uniswap. The power of Uniswap is you're able to buy cryptocurrency before it hits mainstream platforms like Coinbase, Binance, Crypto.com. Yes, even Crypto.com and things like that, you want to get in. But if you have the understanding and you want to know how to get in, that is exactly how you would buy any form of currency, right? So like I said, that is Crypto.com. You know, sometimes you can even use TradingView, right? And look at how well a coin is doing. Right? I thought it would have had it. See? Crypto.com versus USDT. So we can now see, look at the growth of the Crypto.com coin. Look how much it's soaring through the air. And it doesn't look like it's planning on stopping. right? This is the power of crypto.com. Let me tell you something. I was in it from about down here, right? From about down here, I've been in this coin. So this is the power of using your phone, right? Of using your handset, of using this phone, right? You have access to multi-millions and billions worth of information. You're able to sign up for a platform and get a Visa card that you can use all over the world. Guys, look how I'm showing you, right? How crypto can actually change your life. I was able to take 182 pounds. Think about if you left 182 pounds in the bank. After a year, you'll have 183 pounds. You might get £1 through the interest, right? Think about if you just save 182 pounds. Guess what's going to happen when you come back a year later? It's still going to be 182 pounds. But I was able to put my money in crypto, right? Now there's crypto coins for gaming. So now for those of you on this call that are gamers, you now have a way of actually playing games and getting paid to do crypto through gaming, right? The Academy is going to teach you a whole variety of different people's experience, knowledge, and the most important thing is results. Put R in the chat if you know that cryptocurrency is going to pay you in the next 6 months. Put R in the chat. Put R in the chat if now you know how to buy crypto. Put R in the chat, right? Guys, you need to understand the value is upon us. Look, there's the people that are putting R's in the chat, they're the people 6 months from now, they're going to have a couple thousand in their crypto. They might even hit the belly and make 5 figures from crypto, right? So without further ado, I want to thank you guys ever so much for listening to the information that I have, seeing that you can actually turn nothing into something with this crypto world. I want to give it up to Natasha Nelson, but I want to give it back to one of the most illustrious individuals I've ever met in my life. The word brother is an understatement. What this individual has actually been able to do for my life, making me extremely uncomfortable till I became comfortable, right? The value, the selfishness, the ability to always lead and serve every day and provide value, right? Before I jump off the screen, I need over 30 people to put JA in the chat, right? Before I move on, I need everyone to put JA in the chat. I need about 100 J's and about 50 A's, right? Put JA in the chat, right? Put JA in the chat. You need to understand whose presence you're in right now, right? This is more than just a mentor, right? This is a multinational business serial entrepreneur, a mogul, whatever you want to call him in terms of success, prosperity, abundance, he is that, right? He's even got his own miniature kingdom. No pun intended, if you get what I mean, right? Seeing over the whole Riviera, right? His price has just gone up, right? So without further ado, if I could bring Mr. Alexander back up to the call. Space Boy Jay, he didn't come to play, my bro. Come up back to the call and close off to the family, right?
Let's go, Jay. Hey, Jay. Hey, listen, I was in pieces that whole trade. I was just smiling the whole trading, bro. Honestly, man, thank you so much for a great, incredible training, man. Listen, I've taken notes, man. Guys, by the way, I want to give out some free game. Jordan, Tasha, do you know about Atari? Is that a coin or is that? I know it's in the metaverse.
Yeah, so basically what Atari's done is allow people to basically have an online casino through Atari. So
yeah, what we just saw in the video, right?
So what you would do is, and people haven't even clocked this, and I just clocked this, you would want to buy Atari as a stock, because Atari as promotion, think about how many people is going to be in the metaverse. If you buy a stock of an Atari now, hey, with that C10 funds, you might be looking at a C100 profit. You feel me?
So guys, listen, there's so much I could say right now, but I know it's been a long call. So Jay, thank you so much. Natasha, thank you so much. Duty, thank you so much for opening the call. I'm so grateful for all of you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. But listen, we've heard from some illustrious individuals, right? And I'm telling you right now, you know, I hope you got value. And my job real quickly, guys, just to kind of close off on how to actually enroll with the opportunity. Okay, so the package that we're showing you right now is the elite package. So it's $325, $275 a month. This is the crypto, but you're also going to get the HFX package as well. Now, myself and Aaron, Jordan, and Tasha, and all the other leaders, tomorrow we'll be doing the HFX day tomorrow. So tomorrow will be all about HFX. Okay, so you're going to get access to HFX and crypto, what you've just seen, all of that value, and also the FRX. So FRX is like the regular trading method that we were using at the beginning when we first joined this company. So you're going to have access to all three of them, and we use all three, right, every single day for $325 and then $275 a month. Okay, now there is a 2 and 3 program where if you decide to bring 2 friends that also see the value, you can get, you know, any monthly fees that you've just seen, you can get those monthly fees knocked off for referring 2 people to the platform. Okay, and what's powerful is, you know, we've got another side to the business, which I want to be very, very quick on, but you can basically build an organization as well. So imagine if you see all the value that you've just seen today, you've just seen all the value, you pay your $325, you get access. Because guys, the $325 you're paying, Natasha went through the swipe coin. She went through the swipe coin scalper. She showed you guys like the products and services that we have is amazing. It's elite. Okay. And so once you get started, once you pay, you're going to get access to, look at all the knowledge you just heard about crypto.com and MetaMask and Uni Swap and Pancake Swap and all of these different things that I'm sure you never knew about before. But entering into this company, it's more than just paying $325. You're getting access to, it's almost like I Am Academy is a metaverse in itself. You're paying $325 to enter into the metaverse of I Am, right? You're gonna, that is crazy, right? So you're gonna get access to all of the mentorship, the coaching, the events, access to millionaires, 6, 7, 8-figure earners, people that have done way more than me, right? Like they make me look like a small boy, right? My mentor, Mr. Imanitier, just arrived in the UK tonight, and I mean, a whole nother level of wealth, right? So you're gonna get access to all those people for that price, okay? So you want to get back to the person that invited you and get yourself started, okay? So if you get yourself started tonight, then by tomorrow, you can now learn about HFX. And guess what? If you're a new customer, you can actually bring your friends and family onto that call and you guys can learn together about HFX, right? Now, alongside the products, we just spoke about crypto and all that good stuff. You can become an independent business owner where you can build residual income. Now, this for me is really, really powerful because imagine if you have friends and family members who decide to start having a look at what you're involved in, you can now start to refer them into the company and now your residual income starts going up. So if you notice, Jordan just spoke about the chairman money, right? So as you move up in the company, right? As you know, all of these leaders that you heard from, they're making money in the company, right? Platinum 1000s, Platinum 600s, they're making money residually. And they've been able to put that money back into investments that can make them more money, okay? So what's so powerful is, imagine hitting certain ranks in this company, okay? You can hit Platinum 150, Platinum 600, all the way to Chairman 750. And based upon what level that you hit, you're gonna have a certain level of residual income that you can use to then invest back into other things, okay? And so guys, look, if you're a guest and you're here for the first time, you wanna get back to the person that invited you. I know it's been a long call, but I'm grateful that you have stayed on a call for this long. I know it's long, but it's valuable. And we couldn't have gone through this information, okay, in an hour, okay? The value that Natasha and Jordan have brought to my life, right? They've taught me so much, okay? It's a disservice to do this call for an hour. It had to be at least 2 hours, but I'm grateful that you're on this call to actually witness all of the knowledge that was shared today. If you're a guest, get back to the person that invited you. I'm super excited for all of you right now. If you're a guest, get yourself started. Any questions whatsoever, we are open for three-way calls, so feel free to call us and we'll be able to help you guys move forward. But don't forget, tomorrow we have day 2. If you got value, put value in the chat. If you got value, put value in the chat. I know you got value from this call. Now, tomorrow, we're going to have HFX Day. We're going to be covering all things HFX, all things, pocket option, hourglass, all of that good stuff, okay? We're going to show you guys everything about HFX, okay? And don't forget, guys, tomorrow, next week, we have our event. I mean, this week, Sunday. So Friday is a Platinum 1000 leadership event happening in London with David Imanitier, Chairman 750. And then on Saturday will be the big event, over 1,000 people present. It's going to be the most powerful event we've ever had in the company in the UK. So make sure you're there. But I'm super excited, guys, to welcome up some leaders tomorrow that will be sharing some information about HFX. The value that we've just brought right now is absolutely amazing. And I appreciate every single one of you for being on this call and being patient and taking notes and really getting yourselves educated. So from myself and from the leaders, we love you. We appreciate you. Take care. God bless. I'll see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK time. Take care. Bye-bye.